viewers to my review of this device, the Ventura WinElite S11 KT Windows Mini Notebook. A bit different this time. I don't normally do video reviews, I normally write my reviews, but a lot to say about this device, and as I say, picture is worth 1,000 words. Just go through the specs of the device very quickly. This is the 11-inch screen device. There's also a 10-inch screen device. This has got a 1366 by 768 IPS display running Windows 10. Included in this device when you buy it is a 1-month trial of Office 365. It's got an Intel Atom quad-core processor, a touch panel screen, so it is a touch screen device, 2 GB of RAM, 96 GB of memory, and also included, which is nice, a 64 GB SD card. It's got Bluetooth 4.0, camera front and rear, although only a 2 megapixel camera, so only really good for Skype calls, etc. Speaker up on the front. The device itself is made out of like a soft touch plastic, although I did notice it is somewhat of a fingerprint magnet. On this side of the device is where all the ports are held. Your Windows key, USB, power, proprietary charger. So unfortunately can't be charged by micro USB. HDMI and the microphone there. Slot there for the aforementioned USB. Just looking at the device overall, it is quite a thick device. If I just put it sort of next to my beloved Asus Chromebook Flip, you can see it is quite a thicker device. I don't know if I can get them side by side. Yeah, we can get them both in. As you can see, it is considerably thicker than the Chromebook. Again, Chromebook made of metal, aluminium, and the only reason I'm bringing this in is this is currently at £249, same sort of price as the Asus, I don't know why I said Asus, the Asus Chromebook earlier on. Right, back to the review. Right, there's the device. Like I say, 11-inch device, running Windows 10. One thing I did notice, the device is powered up beforehand. There is one bad point: no on off when you open and close. Open and close. I can say it's your Windows touchscreen, and it does open and close some things, zips along quite nicely. Opens tabs. Okay, so it's Windows, it's using its 2 GB of RAM quite well. Keyboard, really nice to type on. It's got a good travel. Keys have a good feel to them. Touchpad, it's quite responsive. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see the mouse pointer going around, although it doesn't click. It does touch, but it doesn't click. Again, disclaimer at the start, I can't remember the last time I used a Windows device in anger. 99.9% of my work's done on my Chromebook. I do have a Windows device, but it is literally nothing more than a media PC that I have at home. The device is quite heavy and does seem to flop a bit forwards. Just going to turn it onto the side. It's quite chunky, but all will be revealed quite shortly why that is. This device by Ventura is aimed at students, young adults who need their first computer, shall we say. The documentation says that the battery will last 8 hours. I haven't been finding that at all at the moment. I don't know if we can see that. It's currently showing a battery time of 93% with 3 hours and 4 minutes remaining. In my tests, in my use, I was getting 5.5 to 6 hours use out of it. So not quite hitting the 8 hours that was specified. But here's the Ventura's magic trick. A good docking procedure, and you have overall quite a nice full Windows tablet, just as zippy to fly along. The keyboard dock is a magnetic dock, and I've got to say, a very, very, very strong docking procedure to it. It literally does click in, but as you can see, a real good strong magnet. So you do get this hybrid 2-in-1. With the full touchscreen, as you can see, quite happily zips along. You know, it will open multiple tabs. I don't use the Edge browser, so this is sort of for those who experience with Windows will know how this loads, how fast it loads. The screen's still got the screen protector on. I've left it on, but the screen's lovely and clear. So if we go to a good website that we all know, gives you an idea on rendering speed. I can't even type, I can't even spell our own site. Well, that's just terrible, isn't it? I did say the keyboard was good to type on. It's just not when you've got rather large sausage fingers. Nice and clear screen when you're zooming in on text. Notice on some of the lower spec devices, I don't know if we can I can zoom that in on with my camera, but how well you can see it. On lower spec devices, you will start to get some pixelation around the text. None of that with this device. Nice clear screen. Scrolls along, zips along really well. Conclusions. Like I say, I've had to sort of get my head around using Windows again, as I don't particularly use it that much. But if Windows is what you need for your first computer, for school, for college, and you want the added, I really like that, the added functionality of the tablet, take it away. I would have liked to see. When you look at that lip there, I thought, oh, we're going to have a stand very much like the Surface to pop out. That's not there, unfortunately. Just swapped it over there into tablet mode. And like I say, it's gone down to, in those few minutes, 91%. So the battery does go down some, and rather quickly. When we go back to desktop mode. Overall conclusions. Build quality does feel a little bit plasticky, but it is soft touch plastic. Cameras, my own personal opinion, it's neither here nor there for quality of cameras on a tablet stroke computer device. You're not going to be holding that up to take a picture, I wouldn't think. So build quality, bit plasticky, bit of a fingerprint magnet, quite a heavy device, as we say, quite a chunky device. But I don't know, I get this feeling that this is one of those devices that will stand the test of time. Doesn't feel overly fickle and fragile. Certainly the sort of thing you could throw into your bag. And I think as it gets older and battered, it'll just keep going, and it'll get more character. Really like the idea of the tablet hybrid, and it just pops off. Really do like that. You can take it into meetings as a tablet or as a laptop. I would have liked to seen maybe the hinge go all the way, but obviously that's expense. Currently around the £249 for this device. There is a 10-inch model, slightly less specs, and that's at £199, although those prices are a little bit cheaper, I believe, or come in a little bit cheaper on Amazon. I'll put the links into the review. It's certainly something to check out. If you want a Windows tablet with the options of a laptop, it's certainly one to check out. Numerous Chrome tabs open, and like you say, you can quite easily, that's my browser choice obviously, with running a Chromebook all the time. I do notice that Chrome does take quite a bit more to load on this than Edge, which Windows obviously is going to be. Sorry Lee, I've got my ad blocker switched on. Like I say, it zips along really well, so it is something if you're in the market this holiday season, as they say, for a Windows laptop. Certainly give the Ventura a look over. I like it. Will it bring me away from my beloved Chromebook Flip? I would have to say no, for the simple reason is I just like the Chromebook and its ecosystem. If Windows is your thing, you want a full-blown Windows solution that runs all your Windows programs, certainly give it a look over. Thanks very much.